the spiel works like this. You get a fake rock from the meteor bag. You put it next to the actual meteorite. You give it to the kid and ask the kid, you know, why don't you have a feel for them and tell me which rock is real and which rock is not. Or which rock is an actual meteorite, which rock is not. You can hand them a magnet if you like and have them play with it. And maybe they'll tell you, oh, this one's slightly denser. So they'll tell you it's heavy. Maybe this is the meteorite. You congratulate them. And you move on to the bigger rocks. Like you flip them over, ask them to lift it up again, but the kids don't have them lift it up over their heads unless they have a death wish, but by all means. Yeah, you ask them why it's heavy. They say it's made of metal. It's very obvious when you look at this side. You ask them what metal it's made of. Give them the magnet again. Tell them the magnet sticks as it narrows down. Sometimes they'll get it. Usually they say steel because it is very shiny. You tell them what's inch steel, the component of steel. Maybe they'll hit the iron part. If they do good work, you tell them it's about 95% iron. And where on earth would you find iron that pure? They'll name some continents. You tell them to think deep. And if they get it, good. But if not, just tell them the Earth's core has very, very pure iron. Because this rock is very pure, you can tell that this was once the core of a now dead meteorite. And yeah, these have to be cracked open the right way for you to get at the core, so they're very rare. Only about 10% of meteorites are iron. The pallasites are even rarer. You can use the sheets for this one. There's a pallasite sheet in there. You can show them that pallasites are formed right at the interface between the core and the mantle. See, I don't know if you can open this box anymore. I don't know what the recommendation is, but if you hold it up to a light, you can see the light shining through the olivine, which is the mineral on there, and there is an iron matrix that you can stick a magnet to. Just tell them that it's worth about $3,000 if they're being really careless with it, and they'll immediately put it down. You can regain control of the piece. These, you probably already have a flashlight open for the pallasite if you're actually showing it off. So just swap that over for these. These are tektite. You ask them, give it to them, and have them look at it and tell them, ask them to tell you what it is. Maybe they'll tell you it's glass. If not, ask the kids how glass is made. Especially in Minecraft, they're pretty good at that. Or if it's older adults, ask them if they've heard of trinitite or obsidian. Obsidian is glass from volcanoes. Trinitite is from the Trinity testing. Essentially, get at the fact that this was glass that was made by meteorite impact. And you tell them because it's made of glass, if you hold it up to a light, you can see colors. You can see inside, and the impurities inside give it a color. I don't know if you can see it. But yeah, when you work with the rocks, you'll see it for yourself. You've got two colors. You've got the bright reds and sort of the dull olive greens. The reds are much more vibrant. I recommend that you stick with those. And the last thing, this is the piece of resistance. This is our carbonaceous chondrite, if you remember from the other video. Sometimes we tell them that it's vacuum sealed and they crack the box open. They're idiots, don't believe anything you say. Okay, we ask them not to touch this piece. You tell them this is the oldest rock that you've ever seen. You ask them to guess how old it is. They'll get it like 100, maybe 150, 200. Ask them to keep going up. And if they hit about 4 billion, that's pretty good. It's 4.65 billion, 4.5 to 6 billion years old. That is very old. That makes this rock older than the Earth. You tell them that, let them take it all in. And a usual follow-up question is, how do you know it's so old? And you sort of shake the box until you see the little white spots. You tell them those are calcium aluminium inclusions. Yeah, those are the first things to condense out of the solar nebula, because that's in there. You can tell that this rock is very old. And yeah, that's about it for the rocks. And you let them go on their way about their sad old lives.